Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 futures chart. So we're going to be covering all three major US indices. But just before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in joining my Signal team, then please scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where you can sign up to my Signal team over on Telegram and copy my own personal trades that I take on my own private trading account. But let's get started with today's video. For me, it's very beautiful looking hammer candlestick at present, but of course US markets have just opened, meaning that we still have a long way to go until the weekend, so a lot could happen with this candlestick. But if I just quickly break you down to the 4-hour chart, here we go. We had a very swift move lower where we did go and hit a new weekly low of 4,661 before reversing higher. Currently find ourselves trading at just shy of 4,700. And why? Well, this was largely due to the fact we had the non-farm payrolls figure that come out 1 hour prior to the US market open today, and that figure come in a lot stronger than expected. 216,000 jobs created in the month of December versus 170,000 that was expected. And I think I was kind of saying to my Signal team that the sweet spot for that number would probably be below, between 150 and 175. And of course, 216 is considerably higher. But at the same time, I also wanted to say to my Signal team prior to the number coming out that investors need to be very careful what they wish for. Many investors were hoping for a number that would be a lot weaker than 170. And, although it might be beneficial for the market during this afternoon session, I think that if you look further out, that actually wouldn't be a very good scenario at all, because what would that indicate? That would indicate that the US economy is deteriorating rather quickly, and once you lose the labor market, then of course that means people are, most people don't have jobs, and then of course that means that a lot of people are starting to run out of money, and that's when you can see a recession coming and hitting the economy rather quickly. So I'm actually quite happy with the number that we saw today, 216,000. I think what also saved the market today is that we had the forecasts, and of course the forecasts were actually a lot better than what people were anticipating. So that's what has allowed us to pare the losses, and we're now trading slightly in positive territory. If I just move over here to the Nasdaq100, we're up 0.15%. So yeah, again, we've erased all of our losses and we're now trading up slightly. DowJones30 trading in the red. Of course, this has been the outperform over the past couple of weeks compared to the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, and it hasn't really, witnessed any minor pullback like the other two indices. So I think it's normal that this can trade around the flat line or slightly in negative territory. We're still working off the RSI, which was once upon a time all the way up at 90, and that was just a few weeks ago. So incredibly overbought there. But I really like the markets here. I've been saying yesterday that I think that there is a buying opportunity this week, moving it into next week especially. I think that the markets will go and retarget a new all-time high here, especially for the S&P 500, because don't forget, the Dow and the Nasdaq100 did create a brand new all-time high this year, but the S&P 500 has failed to do so. And I was looking at some historical facts, and every time the S&P 500 has come within 1% of achieving its brand new all-time high, I think every single occasion in the history when that has happened, it has actually gone up and then broken to a brand new all-time high. So yeah, I do like buying the dips in. I think that this is an area where you can really start to accumulate some positions here in the S&P 500, targeting back up towards, let's say, 4,820. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Make sure you scan this QR code over the weekend if you're watching this video and you've got some spare time. And join my Signal team. I charge just over $20. It's a very small fee, and that will give you access to my Telegram channel where you can then copy my every move.